But the big story tonight, a killing spree. A man accused in a violent rampage through 3 Metro Detroit communities.
Which obviously he had no fear about doing because he stopped and engaged more than once.
Police calling it a planned attack.
That suspect is now in custody after an exchange of gunfire with police.
He has been identified as a 45-year-old man from Sterling Heights. He was shot in the shootout with officers and underwent surgery this afternoon.
It started about 10:30 this morning when a man was shot and killed at a business in Taylor. Police say that suspect stole a semi-truck, drove to Pontiac and killed another man. He was finally stopped in Waterford Township about an hour and a half after the first shooting.
Police say the suspect was armed with an AK-47 and multiple magazines were found inside that stolen semi-truck.
Also tonight, new information emerging about the victims of the gunman. Family identifying the man shot in Taylor as 60-year-old Keith Kitchen.
He worked at BSD Linehaul, where the gunman entered and opened fire. We spoke to a woman believed to be a family member this morning as they were arriving to the scene.
Somebody had threatened my brother and the owner of the building, and something happened today. My brother and his
they
stepson
won't say. We're going to the police
here.
station.
Who got hurt?
Well, tonight, the second murder victim in Pontiac is being identified as 58-year-old Roberto Perez.
7 Action News reporter Anu Prakash has new information and is standing by live in Taylor tonight where this killing spree all started. Anu?
Stephen and Carolyn, the business where this started is right behind me here, BSD Linehaul. Police say this was a brief encounter. When that suspect walked in, he started firing right away.
Then a guy came upstairs and he was shouting, then someone killed the guy downstairs.
Terrifying moments for Umar Farouk, who was at work in the same building where police say a disgruntled former employee of BSD Linehaul came in armed with an AK-47 and killed a man. Family members say on Facebook it was Keith Kitchen.
We heard a couple of gunshots.
After that, police say the 45-year-old suspect from Sterling Heights went to the parking lot, forced a man out of his semi at gunpoint, and drove off in it. They say he went to Aluminum Blanking Company in Pontiac and killed 58-year-old Roberto Perez by shooting him several times in the back through an open window.
Oh man, it was a guy just got killed, and it was sad. It was real sad.
I can't believe it happened at our shop.
From there, police say he went to Ashore Trucking in Waterford and asked for another person by name. When he couldn't find him, he took off and by then was being pursued by the cops. They say he stopped on the road and started shooting at them. Along with that AK-47, investigators say the suspect also had a lot of ammunition.
Maybe 6 or 8 30-round magazines, unless you're planning something more extensive. Or maybe he planned to shoot it out at the end with police, which obviously he had no fear about doing because he stopped and engaged more than once.
Police say the shooter kept driving and then crashed into a car, injuring 2 women. We're told he then got out and started shooting at officers until he was hit and arrested. That 45-year-old suspect is in custody in the hospital. He is from Sterling Heights and was out on bond for assault with a dangerous weapon. Again, in the hospital, but we are told that he is expected to survive. Live in Taylor, Anu Prakash, 7 Action News.
Everybody thinks it's so sudden and unexpected. Had there been any problems with that suspect at that Taylor business in the past?
Yeah, Stephen, I asked the Taylor police chief that question, and he says in November of 2017, that suspect came here to this business armed with a handgun and threatened some co-workers. We're told that he pointed that gun at people but did not fire any shots.
All right, Anu Prakash standing by live. We'll continue to look into the story, try to get to the bottom of it. Thanks.